Picture this, Las Vegas, 1996, a city of lights and shadows. One such shadow is about to fall on an icon of the hip-hop world. It's a night of pulsing energy and anticipation, but also a night of mystery and unanswered questions. The air heavy with an impending tragedy. Despite countless investigations and numerous theories, the events surrounding Tupac Shakur's shooting remain shrouded in mystery. And just like that, the world lost a star. But the question remains, what really happened that night? To understand the mystery, we first need to understand the man, Tupac Shakur, a name that echoes in the halls of hip-hop royalty. Born into a world steeped in struggle and activism, Tupac's early experiences shaped his fiery spirit and poetic prowess, catapulting him onto the world stage. His music, grounded in raw reality, resonated with millions, making him a beacon of the hip-hop scene. But Tupac was more than a rapper. He was an actor, a poet, a revolutionary. His influence extended far beyond music, making waves in the cultural landscape of the time. Yet his outspoken nature and controversial lifestyle drew a sharp divide. To some, he was a hero, a voice for the voiceless. To others, he was a menace, a symbol of chaos and rebellion. His lyrical warfare made him loved and loathed in equal measure, but with fame comes enemies, and Tupac had his fair share. Now let's dive back into that fateful night in Las Vegas.
Tupac Shakur, a leading proponent of West Coast-style gangsta rap, had an explosive impact in recording studios, on movie sets, and on the streets.
It was a night like many others. Tupac Shakur, the hip-hop icon, was in town to enjoy the Mike Tyson fight, a spectacle that always drew a crowd. The energy was electric, the atmosphere was buzzing, and the MGM Grand was alive with anticipation. After the fight, an altercation broke out in the lobby of the MGM Grand. A heated exchange, a flurry of fists, and an air of tension that hinted at the tragic events that were soon to unfold. The details of this brawl remain as murky as the motives behind what was to come. As the night grew darker, the city of sin was about to witness a crime that would shake the world. Tupac, along with his entourage, left the MGM Grand and made their way through the Las Vegas Strip. A white Cadillac pulled up beside them, and in a blink of an eye, a hailstorm of bullets rained down on Tupac's car. Tupac was critically injured in this drive-by shooting, his body riddled with bullets. The chaos that ensued was a blur of sirens, flashing lights, and a frantic rush to the hospital. Every second was crucial, every heartbeat was a battle. With the trigger pulled, Tupac was rushed to the hospital. The world held its breath. In the wake of Tupac's death, the world was left with more questions than answers. Theories began to emerge in an attempt to fill the void left by the absence of concrete evidence and the enduring mystery surrounding his untimely demise. One of the most circulated theories is the infamous East Coast-West Coast rivalry. It's suggested that this feud between rap artists, which had been simmering for years, escalated to a deadly level. Some believe that the rivalry served as a backdrop for a sinister plot that ultimately led to Tupac's death. Then there's the theory about the involvement of Death Row Records. The record label, which Tupac was signed to, was embroiled in its own share of controversy. Some theorists propose that the label's internal disputes and power struggles may have somehow played a part in Tupac's fate. Perhaps the most intriguing of all is the theory that Tupac faked his own death. This theory suggests that Tupac, known for his poetic lyricism and profound understanding of life and death, staged his own demise to escape the public eye and live out his life in peace. Despite the abundance of theories, the lack of definitive proof means that the truth behind Tupac's death remains shrouded in mystery. It's a puzzle that continues to captivate and confound us. Even now, nearly 3 decades later, the truth about Tupac's death remains elusive. The life and death of Tupac Shakur continue to captivate the world. From his meteoric rise to the unsolved mystery surrounding his tragic end, Tupac's legacy remains as potent as ever. His indelible mark on the hip-hop scene and his fearless advocacy for social justice have ensured his immortal status in music history. The enigma of his demise only fuels the fascination, reminding us that this was a man who lived as fearlessly as he rapped. And so the world remembers Tupac, not just for his death, but for his life, his music, and his indomitable spirit.